Welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining your girl on another live. On this particular all signs reading, we're going to be going all the way from Aries to Pisces. And we're going to look at the person that really wants to talk to you. And we're going to see what they got for you. What are they going to say? Thank you all so much if you're here live joining me. Don't hesitate to interact in the live chat saying hey, letting me know if the messages resonate with you. And don't hesitate to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. If you don't know what these signs are, look at the description box below for more information on how to look up your natal chart placements. There is a link there where you can check that out. And also keep in mind that on Wednesday, I'm doing mini reads. Woohoo! So back by popular demand. So if you're interested in booking a mini reading with me for the low price of only $22.22, you can go ahead and book your reading in advance. I tell you guys, this is the best deal that I have on my website. Check it out. It's only for a limited time only and only a few spots available. That's it. Once we sell out, we sell out. So I have already opened that up for anybody that's interested. I'm going to drop it into the live chat for you guys to grab that thing up right now. If you want to go ahead and get it, remember the reading will not take place until Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. But every purchase that you guys make when you do a mini read on my website, I will send you an email with the link to the video. So that is awesome. You don't have to be present at the time of the reading. You can check out your video at your earliest convenience. So no worries. And you also, when you check out, you'll have a thing where you put your question. So you give me the question, you pay for it, and it's done. And you get an email from me with the link to watch the video. So please, please, please check it out. It's only $22.22 for a mini reading, and that's absolutely it. So don't miss out on that amazing opportunity. Another great opportunity I have is for all of those amazing tarot readers out there. If you are a tarot reader and you're interested in learning more about tarot, or you have some dying questions on how to really make your craft a little bit more deeper or how to connect more with your deck, I will be doing a live video call Q&A session October 25th. And it's only $25. But if you are a Soul Tribe member, meaning if you are a member of this channel, or if you're a student in my tarot reading course, it's absolutely free. That information is down in the description box below as well. If anybody is interested, I will put a link to that in the live chat for those that are interested. It's really, really cool way for me to connect with you all. And we exchange some ideas and I answer any questions you guys have. So, if I can find the right link. Hey, y'all. We've had a couple people already sign up for this. And let me tell you, it's going to be a lot of fun, very informative, and helpful for those that are active tarot readers, and also helpful for those that are new to tarot. So if you are new to tarot or you are currently a tarot reader, that's the link right there. It's October 25th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And just like all of my stuff, if you register, you will get an email that will include a link to the recording of that session. So if you happen to miss it, it's no worries. You will have a registration form where you can submit your questions in advance. So that way, if you're present, great. If not, it's fine. I'll still have your questions and I'll answer it on that live. So great opportunity for anybody that's really interested in that. The other thing I want to mention to you guys is if you're not interested in mini reads, you can always book a personal. The reason why I was a little late on this particular live is because I was wrapping up a few of my personal reading orders that I had for today. So if you did book a reading, I'm all caught up. Everybody's reading has been shipped out to you. So check your email so you can check out your personal reading. Thank you so much. And for anybody else interested in personals, visit my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. All right, enough of all that stuff. Y'all here to get a reading, right? Who's ready? Rep your sign. Let's drop some signs into the chat. Who do we have here? What is your zodiac sign? Do we have any Aries? Do we have any Tauruses, Geminis? Do we have any Cancers, Leos? Do we have any Virgos, Libras, Scorpios, Sag? Roll call. Capricorns, Aqua Gang. Pisces, where you at? Where you at? Okay, we got Capricorns, we got Aries, Libra, Jim. We got Leos, Gemini, Aqua Gang, Aquarius, more Geminis, more Aquariuses. Bree Prince represent for the Saggy Waggies. Hey! I love it. I love it. I love it. So we got a variety of folks here. We don't have any Virgos here. Where are the earth signs at? We don't have any well, I saw one Capricorn. We don't have any Tauruses or Virgos. Where are you guys at? Okay, we got Cancer in the building. Okay. We got the crab legs, Krabby Patties. Cancer, don't cry. Love my Cancers. My son is a Cancer and so is my mom. A lot of Aqua Gang in the building. That's what's up. Your girl is an Aqua as well. Cool. Okay, enough of all that. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Once again, we're about to get started. We're going to first start off with Aries. Starting off with Aries. Just so you guys know, we have some amazing mods here tonight that's going to help you guys navigate through the reading. We have Miss T. Rose up in the building. We have Miss Michelle helping you guys navigate through tonight's chat. And then we have all you beautiful souls that can be also a layer of support for those who need your support. So don't hesitate to hang out with us and give some good advice and guidance and support because we are all in this together. We definitely are. All right. No personal reading questions tonight, guys. None. Okay. If you want to get a personal reading, like Miss T. Rose says, you got to book your mini read, or you can go ahead and book a personal pre-order for our Wednesday mini read live. I'll drop it in the chat one more time, but no questions in the chat. All right, no questions in the chat, but just advice, guidance. Let me know if the messages resonate, and let's begin. Let's go with Aries. Mitzi is also here, another one of our amazing mods. Hey, boo. Hey, y'all. Hey. Okay. All right, let's do this. Don't forget to also hit the like button if you guys are enjoying the live at any point. Thank you guys so much for being here. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is a person that wants to talk to Aries right now in this moment? We have the Nine of Wands, the Moon, the Star in the reverse, and underneath the deck we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse, as well as the Five of Pentacles. This is someone who is not doing very well. But they're trying to keep this under wraps. They don't want other people to know that they're suffering in silence, I'm hearing. They're having trouble getting to you. And as much as they want to come towards you, I think this is somebody that is very scared that they're going to be rejected. So that's why this person wants to talk to you, but just hasn't. Definitely someone you're familiar with that's really just been holding on to the idea of this relationship. It's been beating this person up with the Five of Swords in their head. Why the moon here? Let's look at that. Why are they scared? Because they have to make things right with you and take accountability for their actions. And that kind of freaks this person out, especially when this is somebody that just wants to come in and sweep things under the rug. They don't want to have to face you and what you would say. Yeah, their biggest fear is that you don't want them. And they also feel like they don't have much to offer you anyway. How will Aries know who this is? Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool. This is the person that has never really been totally invested in building something long term. If this is a new person for you, Aries, this is somebody that's definitely been through a lot in their past relationship. So that's why they're holding back from you with fear of building with you. If this is a past person, they're still holding on to the pain of the past. And so they're going to be holding back talking to you or building with you. This person could be an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Libra, a Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but that's the main energies. How else will Aries know who this is? This is somebody that plays a lot of mind games too. Keep you very confused, to keep you stuck. So that's why it just never really had liftoff or it set well with you, because he felt like this person was playing games, or you feel like this person. How does Aries feel? I'm not even going to put words in your mouth. How does Aries feel? That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you're feeling quite stuck with this person. Like, I feel like stagnant with a love offer. You're like, I don't feel like this is something that could really go too far. But you would be okay with maybe flirting with them, dating them or whatever, just to kind of see where it goes. But I don't think it's going to go anywhere. For some of you, this is a new person. For some of you, it's an old person. I'm getting both. Just put it where it fits. I know it's a lot of information, but I'm just getting both. I'm going to be honest. So if you're meeting someone new, they're going to be holding back where, you know, they got issues from their past. If it's somebody returning, they got issues with you from the past. So it just doesn't go anywhere. It just doesn't go anywhere. Yeah. They're trying to maintain control of their feelings and their intentions. They just hold back. Very strange reading. I don't know if it resonates with anybody. It feels like it doesn't, but it may. Let me know, Aries, if it resonates with you. It's a lot of information. All right. Taurus is next. My fortress, my Lord says, it's a Cancerian man. I just cut him off. Okay, so it does resonate with somebody out there. But yeah, I think Aries, you're not going to stay long. I said that. You're not. It's not going to work out. Shay says it resonates. We just been left. And my fortress, my Lord says, tired of the hot and cold crap that this person is giving her. And Forbes 2578 says it does. It resonates with her. Okay, cool. That's what I got. I'm like, that's a really crazy energy, but okay. So Taurus is next. Any Tauruses? Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who wants to talk to Taurus right now in this moment? We have the Emperor in the reverse. The Devil in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Y'all see me shuffle the deck now. I don't want to hear y'all saying, oh, those reversals, because it's intentional, okay? All right. This person is creating their own demise. That's what I'm noticing about them, because this is someone that likes a lot of control and power. And what they like to control more than anything is how they move forward with this relationship with you. This is somebody that really doesn't want to change their toxic ways. Which is why, you know, I feel like even if they do want to talk to you, they're not talking the business of investing. It feels like they're talking the business of, hey, as long as you're going to forgive me and let me come forward and talk to you and be with you, cool. But I don't really plan to change who I am. Yeah, but I'll tell you everything you want to hear, you know. If you want to hear that I'm working on my toxic ways, great, you know. Just so, you know, we can make amends and not fight, not argue, not be on bad terms. But they do miss how you made them feel. That's the only reason why they do want to talk to you. Yeah, this is something that they've been secretly keeping to themselves. But I'm also getting, they're just not sure if it's even worth it. Let's see, what's this Two of Wands? Yeah, they're not sure if it's worth talking to you with the Ace of Swords, because this is also somebody that's very selfish. Yeah. Very selfish, very stubborn. Their way or the highway. You know how these folks are. But it seems very much like very fixed in their ways, I'm noticing. But if they can come forward and have a little fun with you and get something out the deal, great. Got Aries, got Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And yeah, that's what I got. Could be any sign though. That's the major energies there. Well, let's see. How will Taurus know who this is? Let's look at that. Page of Wands, King of Swords in the reverse. You know, this is somebody that is, again, another liar. They'll say they want to come in, have a fresh new start. But they're not going to be honest that they're really here for a fun time, not a long time. Because they're feeling alone. Seems like a lonely energy that just really wants to have some fun, something to do, bored. I don't know. And they do miss you, Three of Swords. You know, this is some really weird energy tonight, y'all. I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't make sense to me. So, but y'all gotta let me know if it makes sense. How does Taurus feel about this? I don't feel like it resonates at all. Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Hermit. You'd rather just be alone. You don't want to be bothered by this person. Yeah, you want to be left alone. You don't be bothered by this person. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, because you feel like, you know, this is nothing but a karmic cycle. It's just going to, same-ish, different day with this person. I think you realize that this person can be very manipulative or something. All right. I think you're pretty much stuck on your idea there. All right. Y'all let me know. I don't know. This is really strange, y'all. I'm really feeling off tonight. I don't feel off. I just feel like it doesn't make sense. So y'all have to tell me if it makes sense. It's really weird. Really weird. Like the story, the narrative and the downloads I'm getting, I'm like, that don't make any sense. Like, what the heck? Like, okay, I guess. I'm just going with it. I'm just saying whatever comes through, and y'all got to let me know if it makes sense. We got Gemini next. Hey, y'all. Like, really, it feels like one of those nights. And, you know, one thing about tarot readers is we'll read the energies, but when we tell you guys the reading, sometimes we don't even feel like it makes sense. I don't know. It just feels like I'm totally not in it. All right, somebody said that's what was going on in the Taurus reading. Okay. Again, y'all saying it resonates. I'm just like, okay. All right, Gemini's next. Let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Gemini's sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Can you tell me about the person that wants to talk to Gemini? Right now in this moment. Page of Swords. The Lovers in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. This feels like somebody that wants to talk to you about making amends. There's been like no communication between you two or something. To smooth over the conflict, the issues. Yeah, there was some type of breakup, divorce, separation of some sort that this person wants to talk about so that they don't have to overthink this situation. Yeah, this could have been somebody that was not honest with you about them playing the field or ghosting you to go play the field or entertain other options. Yeah, they're trying to keep this hidden that they were being some type of player or something like that. But they want to talk to you to just kind of like smooth things over with the Five of Wands in reverse. But they don't want to take any accountability for what they have done. Yeah. It's going to take a lot for this person to come forward to do this because they feel guilty. Yeah, there we go again, being that player. That's what they're guilty about. Being in and out of this relationship, playing the field, very scattered, very non-committal, just not really in it. Not in it to win it. Oh, Lord. So yeah, they want your cooperation. They're like, just work with me, please. Please work with me. All right, so how does Gemini feel about this person? The Fool and the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in reverse. All right. You're hoping this person can like mend your broken heart or do something about this situation, but it's like you're trying to protect yourself at the same time too. So it's like you're conflicted. You want this person to do something about it, but you're also heartbroken and you don't trust it. What is this person's intentions? Okay. With the Three of Cups in the reverse and the King of Swords, I think this person doesn't really want anything serious with you. I think they just want peace. I'm not getting like, let's be in a relationship. They just want like, I'm getting like, let's just be friends or let's just be cool. Like, stop giving me a hard time, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's why they would come back, to just kind of make peace, to clear their name, even if they got to lie. They're not going to be honest with you. Yeah, they feel right now like they're backed up in a corner. So they just want to make peace with the situation with you. Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is the sign predominantly here. As well as Pisces and Virgo. Let me know if it resonates. Interesting. All right. Sapphire Weeks has a target. I guess I was on point. She says, thank you. You're welcome. And Sapphire Week says, yeah, I knew he was playing the field. It was obvious. That's why he cut it off. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that person, y'all. If this is your reading, don't trust them. They're no good. You'll know if it's your reading because they were in and out. They were flaky, hot and cold. That's what they got going on. And you're not nobody's option. All right, Cancerians are next. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. And thank you all for those who have liked the video. I know. That's what I said, Tess. I'm like, what's going on with the energy? It's so bad and negative. I'm like, can I get something else? And I'm like, maybe I'm not connecting or something, but it's just these folks. You know, we live in a world now where a lot of people are online dating. We have these cell phones in our hand accessible to so many different ways people can cheat. You got your social media, you got your dating apps, you got your corn hub. You know, you got so many different things people can do to definitely at their fingertips while they're at work or while they're driving home or, you know, going to their job or running to the grocery store or running to run errands, where people who have the, you know, don't have integrity and don't have self-discipline can easily get on their phone and cheat. You know what I'm saying? So it's such an easy thing to do. And we live in a society where everything is very sexually driven. So temptation is everywhere. And so it requires a lot of self-discipline, and it requires a lot of sense of values, core values and standards that you have to have, you know, and self-respect that you have to have for yourself, number one. And then number two, when you get in a relationship, you have to carry that over to having that same type of energy towards your person. I'm going to do the things that I would respect myself to my person. I'm going to respect them. So a lot of times you'll notice that these players, these no good for nothing fools out here that be playing games, you know they're hitting on nothing because when you met them, they probably were sly, slick. You may have caught them in some lies. You may have caught them sneaking or, you know, doing things that they shouldn't be doing, or they just may have moved really fast with you. And imagine if they move real fast with you sexually, then obviously they probably do that with other people. And of course, vice versa. So I'm just saying, it's a real thing. Pay attention. Stay woke. Stay woke to the foolishness, y'all. Do not settle. It's real out here in these streets. Terry says, I'm so excited to hear your readings. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Leona says, some people just want to be dirty without consequences. Whatever happened to being honest with where they stand, but I also understand that it's fun and exciting for them. Selfish. It is. It's the rush of getting away with something. You know, when you were a kid and y'all used to try to sneak and do stuff, it's like, but that's what childish behavior does. And then we got to get to the level of maturity where we say, you know what? I'm past that. I had my fun. I did what I did. So now I'm ready to settle down. But it takes some people a very long time to get there, if at all. And that's why you got to stay woke and recognize childish ways. If a person isn't showing you true, authentic, core values and standards and self-respect, why do you think they would not respect you, If they don't take care of themselves, how do you expect them to take care of you? If they can't do for themselves, how do you expect for them to do anything for you? I'm just being honest. If they're out there running amok, doing reckless stuff, how do you expect them to stop acting that way when they get to you? I'm just saying, do you think you have like a magic wand or whoop, whoop, whoop to make them treat you any better? If a person met you and they're cheating on their spouse or their partner, what makes you different to think that they wouldn't do the same thing with you? They just showed you who their character is. So pay attention to people's character, because their character is their currency. How they act and how they behave is how much they are valued. So if they're not a person of good character, then their currency decreases and they're not valuable enough to be in your energy and space. That's how I look at it. And dating is an interview process, for real. Yep. Lauren says key words. Kids. We are all grown. Shake my head. That's right. Yeah. So think about that. Singles out there dating. Take your time and close your legs. Do not give it up quickly, because that's exactly what the players, the narcissists, the toxic individuals want. And guess what? When you close your legs and you don't give them all of you early on and quickly, including your playbook of who you are and what you're about, then they can't manipulate you. You see, you have power and control of how they have access to you. And not only that, it sends a signal and frequency of I have class, I have self-respect, and you will not have access to me until you what? Earned me. And right there, the narcissists, the toxic people will drop off like flies. And it's like, well, thank you very much. I can see that you're somebody that doesn't have class and dignity yourself, so you can skedaddle. And I'll find the person that really does value me and can appreciate someone of my caliber. Period. I'm just saying. And that's it. There's nothing else to talk about. But y'all want to chase behind them. Well, okay, well, maybe, and nah. Don't settle. Don't lower your standards and your values to put yourself in a predicament of someone who doesn't value you, because people will show you who they are very early on. And even if they wear a mask, eventually there'll be little red flags. There will be red flags, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all seen them. Think about your last relationship. Think about the last toxic relationship you were in. What were those red flags, and how amplified were those red flags later on? And you were like, dang, when that person said that, and I knew my intuition was telling me to avoid that, I should have listened to it. Yeah, you should have. Yeah. So yeah, I really think it's a lot of different things. When I tell you there's a lot of different things you got to look for in dating now, there is. It's a lot of different things. But don't settle. That's the key. Lauren says, when are you writing the book on all the good things, all the good information? Girl, I'll have to find the time. I need to start a whole nother channel. I need a dating channel, to be honest. Because I have a lot of uncles or, you know, guys that really put me on game growing up that were living the life, the toxic life, and they put me on game to warn me so I don't get played. And so I've learned a lot of the tips and tricks of men and how men think and how they move. And sometimes, even when you have the knowledge and wisdom, sometimes you want to go against the grain. Remember, I'm an Aquarius, so I'm a rebel. And it slaps me right in the face. And I'm like, you know what? They were actually right. I should have listened. So I've learned a lot along the way. And that's why I'm here, so I can really help a lot of people so they don't get played. Because people will play you like a fool if you let them. They sure will. They sure will. They'll play you like a damn fool. All right, stay woke. Cancer's next. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who wants to talk to Cancer right now in this moment? Two of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Fool in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is somebody, honestly, Cancer, that really wants to be with you badly. Like, this is giving the energy of, I love you. I really want this relationship with you. I just need your cooperation. You know, I really miss you. And I just want to make things right. The reason why I say I miss you is because this person has been holding back because of fear. Fear that the cycle is going to be repeated. That is their biggest fear. But they've been holding on to the idea the whole time that you guys can still be together. But the more and more you guys are apart, the more this person's feeling very insecure and inadequate. That's what I'm noticing about them. So yeah, it's a lot of love here. The problem with this person that you have to be aware of is that they're they're holding back. And when you're dealing with people who hold back like this, it's a strong possibility that that person may actually run when things get hard, run when things don't go their way. So you got to be mindful of this. I mean, even though the emotional space is very full and very open to like wanting to rebuild a relationship with you and a connection with you, I think you got to also look at the blockage, which is this person's fears. And I'm also getting that this is someone who is always overthinking. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to put some stuff in the chat for somebody that wants questions. No questions tonight, y'all. Yeah, their biggest fear is that things are not going to go well. So like there's this neglect wound this person feels when they're not in your energy. They feel abandoned, neglected, and lonely, and then they start missing you and such. And then they start having the regrets with the Five of Cups. And it starts taking a toll on them mentally. The missing you thing. So I want to look at that. So tell me about this Eight of Swords. Yeah. I think they were shocked that you guys pulled your energy back with this Tower. I think they didn't even expect to have that deep feelings for you. How will Cancer know who this is? The High Priestess, the Six of Cups. This is somebody that you know from your past. Six of Cups is somebody very familiar, but somebody that's been silent from your past. That tried to move on from you. But they really feel like you're their soulmate. They just are running from this. Very avoidant like. How does Cancer feel about this person? the Temperance in the reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse. You're tired of waiting on this person to get their crap together. Yeah. And it's been something that you've been sitting and thinking about for a long time. Like, hey, I've been waiting on you to get it together. I've been waiting for you to show me something different, and I'm just waiting, and nothing is happening. So, but you do think about going back to this person, but there's a lot of fears going back as well. And I think you're starting to see it for what it is. And that's also scaring you as well, going back. Because I think for a long time you were very much caught in the fantasy or the illusion. I think that the love is real. I think this person does have feelings for you, but it's like they don't start really surrendering to it until after you're gone. And even then, I feel like this person's still holding back. But it's true. Like, this person does see the Two of Cups with you. You know, and they hate that they made a bad judgment call. I think this person makes poor decisions. They're very impulsive, act now, think later. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo. Could be anybody. That's the main energies. All right. Let me know if it resonates. Facts says those cards are cool. Thank you so much. I forgot the name of the deck. The box is over there somewhere. But yeah, it is a cool deck. I think it's called Cosmic something. But yeah, for those that I get messages about, oh, I'm so tired of hearing about the past. Y'all, this is a collective reading, you know, so understand this is not a personal reading. If you want me to look at your unique situation, please, for the 100th time, book a personal. I can't control the energies that come through for the collective, meaning all cancers that watch, all cancers that are watching, all, not you, not just you, but everybody. So please, for the love of the universe, stop complaining about how the energy is coming through. If you don't like it, click off. If you don't like it, go buy you a tarot deck and you do your own personal readings. Until then, go ahead and book your personal at MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com so I can tell you about your unique situation for the 1000th time. Jesus, y'all. I'm so tired of these folks. Oh, that Aries moon coming out, about to snap on, pop off. Woo! Had to get it out, y'all. Oh. I get about 3 to 5 comments every single video. And I say it in every single video. And even my mods say it in every single chat. These are general readings. Take the messages as they resonate. These messages could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. So if you have already experienced this, great. That means it definitely does resonate for you. But at the same time, you may have already been on this journey with this. Two of Pentacles. I don't know what to do. I'm about to pop off. Oh, Lord. Overwhelmed. Y'all, it's too much. Don't cry, Cancer. I love you, Cancer. But y'all trying it tonight. Y'all trying it. Y'all trying me tonight. Yeah, we go through it all the time, facts. Like every reader. And we get people that don't understand how general readings work versus personal. Personals are so much more accurate because it specifically targets you, like not everybody. Oh, Shay Smith says, Mika, I don't have a problem with your reads. Mika always hits her reads Best reader, hands down. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the understanding. Because some folks just don't understand. Some folks don't understand. I'm just like, I guarantee I'm accurate, but y'all be like, y'all want to hear about new people. So let me talk about that really quickly, and then I'm going to get to Leo. If you're connecting to someone new, energetically, understand it's new. So how many people in the collective are connecting to new people? Think about it. Compared to the collective that may still be energetically tied to their ex. Think about it. Think about the ratio. Energetic. Think about it. How many of y'all watching right now, and I'm just doing a little poll. How many of you guys are currently connecting to someone brand new? Meaning you just met them within the last month or so. Waiting. Still waiting. You see what I'm saying? My point, compared to those who are single versus those who are still energetically tied to their past person. Now, when we talk about energy, we're talking about soul ties. Y'all feel me? We're talking about soul ties. So soul ties means if I'm still energetically connected to my past person because I still think about them, I still have dreams about them. I may have moved on from them, but then there's some type of deep-seated spiritual connection and that's happening between me and my past person because they have not let me go. You haven't thought about that, have you? They may have not let you go. They may still be very deeply ingrained in that soul tie with you. And they can definitely still be with someone else, but still be energetically tied to you. And that is the spiritual significance as to why a lot of people spiritually say, be careful with who you exchange energy with, especially who you have adult relations with. We on YouTube, so I can't be blunt with y'all on that, but y'all know what I'm saying. So when you have that energy experience, you create a soul tie. When you start falling in love with someone or really strongly in like with someone, you create a soul tie. All right. When we're talking about romance, especially this right here, because you're exchanging bodily fluids, you're exchanging emotions and all that kind of stuff, especially for a woman. All right. So think about it. Y'all with me? Y'all following me? Because I'm trying to break it down. I'm a teacher by heart. That's what I do every day, single day. I'm a teacher by trade. So when you're talking about someone brand new, you just met this fool. You haven't really gone on the deep end in love. Some of y'all haven't even did all that. Some of y'all have, because some of y'all, we're not going to judge you on this channel, but some of y'all do what you do. But when I'm talking about collective, I'm talking about every single person that clicks on this video. So for the thousandth time, when we say as tarot readers, these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. The roles could be reversed, right? This message may or may not resonate with you, because the reason why we say it may not, even if it does, we say that because a lot of you guys may be way beyond that. Everybody is on a timeline, and everybody, has a certain karmic cycle, set of karmic cycles, to get to where they need to. And that's why with tarot, I feel it gives you an idea of what you're dealing with. And a lot of times it gives us confirmations, because you'll be surprised. If you get a personal reading from me, you'll be like, yeah, I kind of figured that. I kind of figured that about my person. I just needed the confirmation. Yeah. Now, if you're watching my channel, most of the times I'm talking about love, because most of y'all want to know about love. And if you watch my channel, most of the time I'm going to ask the cards when I do a spread, because I do very thorough spreads. I'll say, what is the current energy surrounding the situation between you and your person? And the reason why I say that is because I'm doing a general energy check-in at this time. Now, remember, I go live just about every single night. So the energy may not significantly shift overnight, because somebody had a real slick comment in the chat just a few seconds ago and was like, oh my gosh, it's the same Cancer energy. Boo. It may be the same Cancer energy or very similar, because the energy may not shift significantly overnight. Sometimes it does. It just depends. And it depends on the timeline that I'm picking up for the collective watching the video. It's a very, very hairy situation where you're dealing with YouTube collective general readings, because we're talking about all. Now, if you've ever booked a personal reading with me, or if you've ever planned to book a personal reading with me, you'll find out that I'm going to hone in specifically on what you got going on. I'm not going to focus on anybody else. I'm going to hone in on you. So shameless plug, again, if you would like to get a personal reading, I'm doing mini reads for $22.22 on Wednesday. You don't have to be present to get your mini read. And you will get a confirmation email, a separate email that'll have a link to the video. You submit your question when you place your order. Or you can book a personal reading by just visiting that same website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. This mini read is the best deal. My personal readings are a bit more pricey. I shouldn't say very, but they are a little pricier. But anyway, you're going to get way more than what you pay for, especially compared to what other readers give you. I go deep. You ask one question, I answer about 3 or 4 because I clarify my butt off to give you a very clear, honest message. But it's up to you guys. That's why I say watch collective tarot readings. As a tarot reading fan, I watch it, but I watch it with caution, because it's not a personal reading. It's not a personal reading. It's not a personal reading. All right. Oh, okay, Leo, we're next. We're on Leo, y'all. Thank you for your patience, Leo. I just had to break it down one time. Pretty Jewel says, thumbs up. She's preaching the truth. I am speaking the truth, y'all. Folks be sleeping on me now. And it's the truth. I'm trying to break, because some people don't know. Some people don't understand how this works. So I hope somebody got some clarity. I'm just here to help and support. And also because I get tired of the same complaints. All right, here we go. Fact said, sometimes it's a cross-watcher read and you have to tell the difference, right? So if you watch a cross-watcher, it may be from the perspective of you and not your person. So all of that applies. You just have to take it as it resonates. Seriously, you really do. All right, Leah, let's do your reading. No questions in the chat, please. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the energy surrounding the person that wants to talk to Leo? Who wants to talk to Leo? 2 of Cups in the reverse. Three of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the King of Swords in the reverse, as well as the Death card. Okay. This person doesn't want to believe that it's over between you two, but you guys are not talking. And so they're waiting for you to come back, but they're not changing. They're not changing who they are. Yeah, it feels like you make this person feel good. You know, they really do miss how you make them feel. That's very significant here. But I think this person is hoping that you can give them a clean slate and start over. What I'm noticing about this person, though, with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it doesn't seem like someone who's changing how they're going about this relationship. So whatever cycle you guys have had in the past, it seems to be on repeat. And they're just waiting for communication from you. It doesn't seem like they want to reach out to you, but they do want to talk to you. They want you to reach out to them first. How will Leo know who this person is, Spirit? We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Death card. And the King of Pentacles. Okay. This is someone who doesn't necessarily want this relationship to be over. And they want you to know that they weren't thinking very clearly before. So they just want to make peace with you. I don't like the fact this person isn't changing, though. Yeah, they're only going to give you a small offer, Page of Pentacles. That's what they're not changing. And Justice in reverse tells me, yeah, it's not going to be a solid offer. It's not good. All right. I mean, I'm trying to clarify. Give this person the benefit of the doubt. So what about Leo? How does Leo feel about this person? Very guarded. Yeah, very guarded because you don't want the drama. You're protecting yourself from drama. But you do love this person. You just feel like this person is not a good partner. They're not very cooperative, but you guys have a lot of history with each other. So it's become a very deep love you have for them, but you just can't deal with the drama. This person could also be very combative and temperamental and just gives you a hard time. A lot of fire here. Aries, Leo, Sag. Got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. A lot of fixed sign energy as well. I also got Libra. Let me know if it resonates. Leona says, I do love the Fool, but it's a waste of energy. I know that's right. And then she says she loves how I say, Leo, mighty, mighty Leo. Mighty, mighty Leo. I like Leos. Leos, you guys are a lot of fun. You really are. Okay. Virgos are next. All right. O'Shawn says, yeah, it resonated, but what am I going to do with one measly pentacle? Girl, I'm telling you, nobody got time for that. You better come with a King of Pentacles. I think deep down this person wants to give you more, but that's all they were offering you, like very little. And nobody got time for that. One measly pentacle, a whole Page of Pentacles. Oh, shoot. We living in some hard times. They're going to have to come harder than that. All right, Virgos, you guys are next. I love it. Itty bitty pentacle. Itty bitty. All right, Virgos. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who wants to talk to Virgo right now in this moment, Spirit? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Five of Pentacles in the reverse underneath the deck. Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Swords. You know, they're really starting to be beat down. They feel like their life is turned upside down, all right? They're not feeling too good. Not feeling too good. I'm getting a sense of betrayal this person feels, Virgo. They're feeling like the victim for sure. Yeah, they want to talk to you about picking up where you guys left off. So this person definitely is interested in taking action to you to try to recover and repair this relationship with you. They're just not sure where you stand. I think this is somebody that is definitely tired of being alone. And they want to make things right and be more generous this time. It feels kind of like this person wants to turn over a new leaf. Give me some more on the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Let's recover and repair this relationship. Revive it from the dead. Yeah, they want to talk to you about how they made a bad choice. They played themselves. Seven of Swords in reverse. They shouldn't have left you behind. Cards just a flying, y'all. Yeah, some of them could have been running around and made a very impulsive decision with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Some of them could have been exploring other options. Tell me about the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yep. They were acting like they didn't care and non-committal then, and they hate that. They want to let you know that they want to see if you give them another chance. Yeah, they're losing patience. Just being alone. Distant from you. Holding back from you. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this person. How will Virgo know if this is their person? The Devil. There you go. You know who this is. Oh, devil energy. All right. Okay. All right. So this person has a real hard problem of being helpful. They put the burden on you to do everything in the relationship. It maybe felt very one-sided. Very selfish, this person. And they do it very intentionally to get what they can get out of the deal. That's their problem. And never really want to fully invest. That's how you know who it is. You may have felt taken for granted by this person if you know who that is. Oh, sexy devil. You know, the devil is very tempting, you know, so this could be somebody that was very attractive to you. Tell me about this devil energy. Let's look some more into it. Just curious. Oh, yeah, charmer. Oh, sexy devil. Oh, sexy, smooth Casanova. Hey, Virgo, come over here. That's what y'all was dealing with, old smooth Casanova, smooth talker. So, old charmer. But they mask all that with that type of charm and suave. But this is somebody that really is a user, an opportunist. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Sagittarius, Libra. Taurus, Virgo. I don't know if I said them already. Let me know if it resonates. Doesn't have to be that energy, but that's the main ones coming through. Oh, sexy devil. Oh. Ted says, oh my God, this resonates exactly the devil card, but really this resonates 100% undercover player, Scorpio. Sexy devil. Hey, Virgo, what's up? What's up? Come here. Come here. And you like, oh, I can't stand you. And they make you weak, baby. They make you weak. They got game. They got game. Chrissy says, sounds like her ex. He was a Virgo. All right. Let's see how you feel, Virgo. I'm nosy. How does Virgo feel about this old sexy devil? The Sun and the Page of Cups and Justice. You know, I think you really like this person. You do. You just want this person to apologize so y'all can get back together. Caught. I caught you. I caught you, Virgo. You still want this person, don't you? Don't you? Well, okay. Only if they'll apologize. Like, maybe. Oh, sexy devil got you in their spell. I see it. I see it. Yeah, yeah. As long as their apology is sincere. As long as their apology is sincere. That's how you feel, Virgo. As long as, you know. You just as toxic as them. Wrong, wrong. Dancing with the devil. I'm done with you, Virgo. Bye. Done with you, Virgo. The real Barack. What up, Barack? Barack says, I'm so pretty. Thank you so much. Barack. All right, let's do this. We got Libra next. Please replace Michelle. You so funny. Who is this? Y'all, it's too much. Y'all see the chat? I got the real Barack O talking about please replace Michelle. I'm not going to get between you and Michelle. Shoot. They may unlive me. They may unalive me or something. They may set me up. I'm not messing with that. And I like Michelle. I like Michelle. I'm not going to do that to my girl. I'm not going to do that to her. Y'all crazy. Here we go, Libra. Look, he's keeping up with the narrative. Then he says, Michelle got him in a chokehold right now. I can't with you. I'm gonna keep you around. I don't know who you are, but you a trip. Here we go, Libra. Jamie says you look really good. Thank you so much. Here we go, Libra. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who wants to talk to Libra right now in this moment? The Lovers. Okay. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The Three of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Wands as well as the Ten of Wands in the reverse. All right. They feel like the pressure is going to be put on them to have to be the one to reach out first to extend this new passionate new beginning between you two. But with the Lovers here, I really feel like this person has no choice. Like they have such a strong bond and love they have for you. But there's a problem. There's always a problem, isn't it? Yeah, they're very passionate about you, want to fight for this relationship. But the problem is this person is very selfish. I feel like they're looking out for themselves and their emotions than looking out for you, right? Because they're like, hey, I need you to come and work on this thing with me. You know, I really need you to work on this thing with me, Libra. I got a lot of love for you, but I need you to put in some work. I need you to put in some work to create this relationship, to revive it from the dead. Tell me a little bit why the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell me a little bit more about that. I think it's because this person feels like you're not in it to win it. So they need you to prove yourself. They need to see that you're actually going to invest and build with them and that you're going to take this thing seriously. If you're not, then they're like, well, shoot, forget about it. You know, they're very sad. They miss you. How will Libra know if this is their reading? Four of Pentacles. The Fool. Yeah. They've been holding on like for dear life, hoping that they can have this new beginning with you. They're like, please, Libra, please show me you care. Please. I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to fight no more. Okay. I know I have a large ego. I know. I just want to make peace. I just want peace. I don't want that smoke. How does Libra feel? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. You know, you don't really have a plan right now to do much. So you're holding back because this person disappointed you as well. That's what you want to tell them. You want to say, listen, how dare you? Do you understand how you made me feel? Do you understand how this experience really did a number on me emotionally? Like, you have such a lot of, I'm getting like a lot of trauma and a lot of pain caused by this person, to where the nerve of this person to even think that you're going to stoop to their level and reach out first. It's a no. That's how you feel. It's a no. So yeah, you're not happy with this whole situation to begin with, which is why you've pulled back. And I can understand that. Yeah. So yeah, with the Three of Cups in reverse, this is you saying, I'm not really interested in a reconciliation right now, Mika. I'm good on that. This person could be, I got Leo, Libra, Aries, Sag, Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius. I already said Sagittarius. Yeah, that's what I got. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo as well. A lot of earth here as well. Doesn't have to be, but that's the main energies coming through. Let me know if it resonates. I see a lot of y'all say it does, Libra. We got Karen who says, right, 100%. Yep. Tess says, yep, truth. Karen says, you're right, am not. And T Taryn says, I'm letting go and I really feel free. Finally, I can breathe. Awesome. I love it. Yeah, Karen said he was a Virgo and he caused a lot of pain. So yeah, that earth energy was coming through heavy too in the read. So I'm glad I mentioned that. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Listen, y'all, a lot of you guys are hanging out with us right now in this moment. And if you have not done so, go ahead and hit the like button. Show your girl some love on this live as I'm going through all of the 12 zodiac signs tonight. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, go ahead and visit my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Currently running a brief sale where we're going to be doing mini reads live on Wednesday, $22.22 per question. Really good deal. Best offer I have for my readings, but there are no mini reads tonight. So thank you for all that are interested. But unfortunately, I've had a lot of personals today and then doing this. So no mini reads tonight, but I will make space available for you guys on Wednesday. So thank you guys so much for those that are interested. And I appreciate you all being here. Yeah, Jonathan says, so thorough and thoughtful and generous gift you have. Thank you so much, Jonathan. I appreciate it. And thank you for understanding where I'm coming from. It's really coming from a very giving and loving space. And I'm really just here to uplift the collective and give everybody a sense of hope and understanding so we can release ourselves from low vibrational energies and karmics and people that's keeping us stagnant and stuck from evolving and growing to be the best version of ourselves. So thank you so much for acknowledging that and knowing that, hey, the girl's the real deal. I am. Much love, much love. 1234 says, just want to say you're a beautiful black woman. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Scorpio, where you at? Any Scorpios in the room? T says, he actually just rang before I saw your live chat. Thank you so much. See, I told you he wants to talk to you. I told you. Yeah, cool. All right. We got Scorpios next. Scorpio, Scorpio. We have HD Twinsies here. Shonda, who's a Scorpio rising, like your girl. Tess, uh-oh, cross watcher. Oh, cross watcher for the Scorpio. We have some people saying Sag, some people saying Scorpio. Okay, well, let me look it up. 1121, if you are a cusp, I would watch both. Yeah, it's showing up as a Scorpio, but the Sagittarius starts November 22nd. So you're a cusp for Sagittarius. So you're a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. So what I would do, HD Twinsies, is watch both the Scorpio and the Sagittarius reading because you may resonate with both. Okay. Also, check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. You can check out the link down in the description box below to pull your natal chart placements. So that way, when you do watch readings, you will know what those placements are and you can watch those readings as well. But yeah, November 21st is Scorpio, but because you're so close to Sagittarius on the 22nd, you'll be considered a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. Okay? All right, let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that wants to talk to Scorpio. Who is that person? The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Page of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Wands, as well as the Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Hold on a second. Let me check some. Okay. So you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. Very secure, very solid, have it all together. A really good catch, really what this person would say. And they really deep down want to fight for this connection with you. They feel like right now, though, this relationship is on bad terms and they do want to apologize for what has transpired thus far because they're feeling a sense of betrayal due to this past cycle you guys had together. Tell me a little bit about why they feel betrayed. You know, because they know they did you wrong with the Justice in reverse. This person was being very controlling, trying their best to control you, control the narrative, control how this thing was going. It was big about control this cycle, and it kind of backfired. I think this person realized you can't control a Scorpio, especially consider you are a fixed sign. So no one can really control fixed signs. You guys have a mind of your own typically. And, you know, when these people come into your life and try to tell you what to do, how to behave, sometimes you can be a bit rebellious and go your own path. And it looked like it backfired on this person. And they're feeling the burden of this now. Yeah, it's a lot on this person to have to be the one that reaches out and apologizes. It's a very hard thing for this person. And they're really kind of a bit stuck with what to say and what to do, but they definitely do want to reach out to you because they're losing patience of hearing from you first. Yeah. So how will Scorpio know if this is their reading? We have the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is someone who you have history with for sure, and they were very attracted to you, very excited and attracted to the connection you guys share together, but they were not willing to offer you anything solid. So it never really stuck, and it never really manifested too much. It just kind of went kapooey because this person was trying their best to control how this thing goes. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I also have water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and a lot of fixed energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. How does Scorpio feel about this person? Five of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. You couldn't work with this person because they play too many games. You feel like this is a person that plays games and they do the most. And you got tired of trying to work with someone who isn't on your frequency of standards and expectations. You need someone who is aligned to what you want, not someone who is going to put up fights and arguments and give you a hard time and play games and all of that. You know what I'm saying? This is not it. That's not for you. That's not for you. So it was like, it's time to skedaddle. If you up here playing games with a Scorpio, you're going to get your feelings hurt. And that's why this person feels like, wait a second, I didn't expect to get my feelings hurt in all this. I thought I was going to get Scorpio in line and in order. But no, you humbled this person. That's what happened. They got humbled very quickly. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So let me know if it resonates, Scorpio. Oh. Kenya says yes. Lucky Star says this is my person, sister. Absolutely. Yep. Unknown Wingman says game over. Okay, it's definitely a checkmate bitch situation. I think Scorpio really humbled this person, all right? You play with a Scorpio, you're going to get stung. Sting, sting. Yep, they played with fire. They got hurt. HD Twinsy says, yep, definitely resonates. Can't wait for Saggy. I need one more confirmation. That's right. Saggy Waggies. Let's get it. I know you guys been waiting patiently. Saggy Waggies, are you here? Bree Prince says, we up. Saggy Waggies, let's do this. Uh-oh, unknown wingman's nervous. Don't be nervous. It might be some good news. Let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who's the person that wants to talk with Sagittarius right now in this moment? We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Strength. Two of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles, as well as the Six of Wands. They want you to give them some type of attention, smoke signal, message, say something, let them know something. That's what the time this person's on. Because this person feels stuck until they have some information from you. Yeah. And they're holding back from saying anything because they feel like there's a strong disconnect between you two at this time. Tell me a little bit about why this person is stuck with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit. We have the Ace of Cups and the Five of Swords. Yeah, this person doesn't know how to make things right. They're like, how do I fix this? I don't know how to fix this. How do I really close this old cycle and come back and show Sagittarius that I want to make peace? So yeah, they want to extend some type of new opportunity, but they just don't have the words, or they don't have the strength to come forward and say anything. This person knows they have to bring their A game. And I think that's the problem. This person may not really have what it takes to be a king or an emperor or a queen or an empress. This feels like someone who is stuck because they know that they bit off more than they can chew. Your expectations and your standards are very high, and you need someone who's going to come correct and bring their A game. And they're very clear about this. And that is the big fear, I believe, that's causing this person to hold back, because they know they may not be able to live up to that expectation. Yeah, so it's like, I need some attention. Give me something first to know that it's safe to even talk to you, Sagittarius. Two of Cups in reverse with the Two of Swords in reverse and Three of Cups. This person doesn't trust that you want this reconciliation. They're thinking very negatively about this. That's why they haven't said anything. How else will Sagittarius know who this is? Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and Two of Wands. You know, this person is heartbroken. Heartbroken that you have not given them the effort that they're looking for. They're looking for you to do most of the work. That's what I'm noticing about this person. They need you give, you do, you. And that'll give them the idea of how to proceed. So until then, until you put in the work, until you give them the answers, they're kind of like, maybe I should go a different path. Maybe I should look elsewhere. What is this Two of Wands? Yeah, maybe I should hold back. It's too risky until I get more information. So I'm going to just hold back. I don't want that smoke from Sagittarius. How does Sagittarius feel about this person? Six of Pentacles. Chariot in reverse. You need this person to level up. And you need them to give you a smoke signal or something and show that they're really about providing you more than what they gave you in the past. You may have felt taken advantage of, Sagittarius, especially with this Six of Pentacles to the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, you want this person to really acknowledge their lack of effort, their lack of what they provided in the experience you guys shared in the past, and also do something about it. You need payback. You owe me. You owe me. So what you mean I'm supposed to reach out to you? You need to do something to show me you care, and you owe me double that, with insurance, with interest, with tax. You want all that. Yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse. So it feels as if you are someone that's like kind of dropping it if this person doesn't really show up. And I think you may have actually thought about this for a very long time. Like, you know what? I really feel like you've been waiting for this person. You may even gave this person the benefit of the doubt when you guys were together, that they can possibly give you more, and they never delivered. And it's very frustrating for you to deal with someone like this. This person could be a Leo. They could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They could be an Aquarius, an Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? Could be anybody. There's a lot of energies here, but that's the main ones coming through. Vin Dianus is definitely taken advantage of here. Yeah. Yep. Lee Love Angel says, I'm absolutely owed. Yeah, they definitely owe you. I see that. Yep. Lynn says, he thought the grass was greener over there, but it was dirty. Oh. Sophie says, yes, it resonates. And Chantel says, wow, you're so on point. Keep getting my hopes up, moving on. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. And Lily Love says, I was so disappointed, broke my heart into pieces. I bet. Because I feel like whoever is watching Sagittarius that resonates with the story, you really tried to work on this. You really tried to build. You really tried to, show compassion and support. And you were probably even sacrificing your own standards to try to give this person the benefit of the doubt. But then after a while, it started feeling like you were being taken advantage of. You're like, wait, is this person trying to play me for a fool? And that's what it kind of turned out to be. Yeah. Capricorn's next. Any Capricorns? You're welcome. You're welcome. We've got Pretty Jules, Tess, it's Capricorn moon. Leona is a Capricorn moon. Divine Timing, 86. Hey, girl. She's a Cappy sun and moon. Okay. Lauren in the building, Capricorn sun. Hey, boo. Lily says, thank you, Mika, for the Sagitary. Truly resonated. They always do. Awesome. So glad it resonated with you. Let's get it, Capricorn. Let's see what we got today. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who wants to talk to Capricorn right now in this moment? We have the Four of Cups. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. All right, somebody wants to definitely come towards you with an offer. But they've been thinking very negatively that you may reject them. Yeah, deep down, they definitely do want to come through with an offer. But in the surface, they're not doing anything because they feel like you're going to reject them. Very, very pessimistic mindset, this person. Yeah, so they just don't know like what you're going to say or do if they reach out. Yeah, if they talk about picking up where you guys left off. Why is this person showing up with the Four of Cups? Because they need more clarity and truth. They need you to talk to them or show them that you care. So they're holding back and kind of dropping this for the time being. Kind of like putting it on a shelf and just saying, I'm not even going to worry about it for now. Because they see that you're busy working on yourself. You're working on your grind, your money, your stability, your career, your abundance. I think a lot of you Capricorns are really in a space of getting to a better place in your life. And I don't know how this person sees that you're leveling up as an Empress. There is no gender in tarot, so you can be an Emperor leveling up. You're just really working on your goals. And they don't want to interfere with that because they feel like you're probably doing better than they are. Yeah, and it makes them sad. So fear of rejection is definitely deep here. They don't want to be rejected. How will Capricorn know who this is? The Fool in the reverse, Six of Wands, and the Ace of Wands reverse. Again, the person that does definitely holding back, showing you that they want you. I wouldn't be surprised if this person does something subtle to try to get your attention. Like, you know, send you some little message or DM or accidentally like a photo or drive past your house, drive past your job, accidentally bump into a place you frequent. Like do something very sneaky and sly and slick to try to get your attention. I can see someone doing that. With the Page of Wands, like that's to me like, you know, I'm really curious. I want to just see. I want to just see if I can repair and recover this. I'm just not sure. How does Capricorn feel about this person? Six of Pentacles. The High Priestess in reverse, the Devil in reverse. This person owes you. They owe you the truth. That's what you want, the truth. You want to know if this person really wants to change for the better, change their toxic ways, and come in and give you a offer. But I don't think you feel like they do. A lot of you guys look at this person as very scattered, like a player, like a non-committal type, something like that. Somebody that's just in and out, all over the place. Knight of Wands in reverse is very scattered, all over the place, non-committal, just everywhere. So you don't really trust this person to stay long. And you just really know, like, what do you want? I feel like that's your biggest question. What do you want? Like, you're not giving me clear answers here. When we were together, you weren't giving me anything clear. You're away, you're not giving me anything clear. In this reading, they're not clear. Like, this person needs to figure out what they want. 1111. Yeah, if they want to fix and repair this devastation they've caused, like, you got to really be clear about what you want. This person could be a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. That's the main energies. Could be anybody though. That's the main energies. It's a shame. A lot of these people, and you know, whenever I do all signs readings, sometimes it feels like a collective reading because sometimes the energies will be very similar. But that's what I got. Divine Timing 86 says 100% accurate for sure. Leona says, yep. Pretty Jules says, wow, yes, he's a Libra. Yep. Sunshine says, me too. 1111. Thank you. D. Williams says, thank you. You're welcome. All right, we got Aquarius next. Aqua Gang. And you know what? I think after I wrap up this all signs, I may go ahead and do a collective reading. You guys want a collective reading? I haven't done one in a long time. So let me know. Drop a heart in the chat if you want me to do a collective reading after this one. I have a little bit of oomph in me, and I haven't done a collective reading in a long time. So I feel like we need to do a collective reading. Just a general energy check-in. Yes. Okay. I got y'all. Tina says no. Yeah. So I'll do a separate video. Makeup by Leo says, your last YouTube post was spot on. How'd you know about my ex? Well, boo, I got a spiritual gift, very tapped in. I've been having this gift for a very long time. Professional tarot reader, the real deal. I really know what I'm doing. So if you're interested in subscribing, if you have not done so, please do so. So you can definitely get some readings. And check out on Wednesday, I'm doing mini reads if you would like a mini read from me. Yep. Oh, Leona's so sweet. She says, if you have enough energy. I do. I can do one collective for sure. Sydney, hey. We already did Scorpio, boo. I'll timestamp this one. After I close this live out, guys, I'll timestamp it for my people, and then I'll come back and do a collective if anybody wants to join me, okay? And we'll just do a current situation collective reading. So that'll be fun. Aqua Gang, let's do it. And I just say that because I kind of flew through this reading. I'm usually way more engulfed. So why not? Makeup by Leo says, my sister Barbie introduced me to you. You're helpful. You're helping her so much. Going to get her a surprise reading for you soon. Oh, that's awesome. I would love that. Yeah. Well, look, if you want a reading for almost the free $99, I'm going to drop it in the chat. Go ahead and book it. You can go ahead and book you a mini reading. It's only $22.22. So it's real cheap, $22.22. And then I'm going to send you the link to the video. Or you can book a personal. A personal is a dive deep. So whatever you want to do, there you go. All right, Aqua, let's do this. Hey, K-Love, so fancy. She said, yay, I caught you on the live. Woohoo! Let's do this, Aqua Gang. All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who wants to talk to Aquarius? Tell me about this person. All right, y'all. We have the World in the reverse. The King of Cups. The Two of Cups. Underneath the deck, the Ace of Cups. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. You see how my voice is kind of shaking up because it's getting too lovey-dovey in this reading, Aquarius, and I'm about to like have a heart attack. What's going on? Take a breath, Aqua Gang. Take a breath. For those that don't know, I'm an Aquarius, so just go with it. This is somebody who has unfinished business with you, and they really have so much love for you. They really do. You know, cups represent a lot of emotions, and it represents love. Oh, it represents the love and the emotions. And King of Cups is, I love you so much, Aquarius. I miss you. And they want a new relationship with you with the Two of Cups. So yeah, they just don't feel confident with extending a new love offer to you because they feel like you may reject them. But they feel like there's some unfinished business. So let's clarify all this. The World in reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Swords. Like they can't let this relationship go. They can't let it go. They're addicted to you. But aren't all of our exes addicted to us, Aquarius? It's that aqua feeling. Addicted. Obsessed. They are obsessed with Aqua Gang. And they know they did you wrong. And that's what's like really bothering them because they wanted to play games with you, Aquarius, I'm getting, with Justice in reverse. They wanted to play games, and Aquarius ain't about that life. But they really do love you. They don't want to play games anymore. See? Look at this. Look, I'm gonna let you look at the cards so y'all can kind of, if you don't, even if you don't read tarot, look at the cards. Y'all can probably figure out what I'm about to say. See? King of Cups, Five of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Swords. I love you so much. Please, I don't want to play games no more. It's killing me softly. Please, I'm so sorry. Aquarius. Why does this person regret all this now? Because we got Temperance and we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Justice in reverse. And then my eyes starting to twitch. My eyes starting to twitch, Aquarius. The reason why this person regrets it because the grass was not greener on the other side. Okay, this person thought that they could find peace and harmony elsewhere away from you. They like, forget Aquarius, whatever. I can just go out here and talk to these other hoes. And it turned out that shit didn't work out for them. I'm sorry to cuss, but it didn't. So they want to manifest you back into their life. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Yeah, they're thinking very negatively about the outcome of this because for a lot of you Aquarius, it's been a significant amount of time that this fool decided to spin the block. How will Aquarius know who this is? The Hermit in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse, the Three of Wands. This is somebody that has the balls to finally rise up and actually wait on you until you're ready. Because they're lonely. Because the other hoes didn't work out. So now they want to spin the block. You can't make this crap up. That's how you know who it is. Y'all, please, 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 Aquarius, please, please, do not let this fool back. Please. Do not do me like that. Please do not mess up the collective vibe. Aqua gang, do not let this person back. How does Aquarius feel about this person right now? The Sun in the reverse. The Devil. Damn. I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh, I'm cussing so much on this reading. I'm sorry, y'all. Lord forgive me. The Sun in the reverse and the Devil means not you. Beep, 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 beep. Fill in the blank. We on YouTube. Bleep, 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 bleep. You. And you can kiss my beep, 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 beep. And that's on everything I love. Beep, 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 beep. You know how Aquarius can get ignorant. That's the time you on with it. That's the time you on with it. And you don't love them no more. You know, I get one Aquarius. Maybe two, maybe three. Y'all so low vibrational. You may play with this person a little bit and put them on a shelf. Some of y'all so low down. Some of y'all would play with this person just a little bit and then put them on a shelf and go talk to other folks. Just some of y'all. Now, some of y'all good enough and high vibrational to where you're going to just dip on out. You're going to just dip on out. But some of y'all is so dang on low down that you still going to try to talk to this person. What is Knight of Cups in reverse? Yeah, see? Y'all going to give the illusion that you're trying to work on this. Ooh, y'all so wrong. I can't with y'all. Payback. Exactly. It's like a payback game. Y'all so wrong. I can't with you. I'm Dang, this person could be a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Leo, a Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of water, y'all. Jesus. Jesus. Capricorn. I think I said already. Sagittarius, yeah. And Libra. I said all that. I done repeated signs. Y'all, this is really got me all discombobulated. What in the heliante going on here? Aquarius, what you got going on with these folks out here in these streets? It's too much. It's too much. It's all too much. Let me know if it resonates, Aqua Gang. You know, the roles could be reversed and Aquarius could be doing this mess to you. If you're a cross watcher, just take it as it resonates. Pisces is next. But I feel like that was mostly for Aqua Gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over with. It's over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, Jack. That's the thing about Aquarius. A lot of people don't realize that once you really play with Aquarius too much, it's over. Like, no. The most you may get is they may play with you for a little bit to get back at you. For some of them, if they're low vibrational. But, they ain't got time, you know. You know, Aquarius ain't got time. It ain't that deep. I promise you, ain't that deep. Geneva says yes, absolutely right. Absolutely right. Anxiety, keep on trying me. That's what Lynn Lucky says. Anxiety, get off of me. All right, Pisces is next. Let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who wants to talk to Pisces right now in this moment? Hierophant. Death in the reverse. Queen of Wands. Underneath the deck we have Knight of Pentacles and the Star in the reverse. This person is gradually losing hope that this thing can be revived, but they're still holding on to it a little bit, okay? They really want to fix and repair this relationship. And so this is someone that feels like you're, you know, somebody they want to be in a relationship with. So they're going to definitely come out and possibly let you know something. I think this person has one foot in, one foot out, though. I don't think this is someone that's all the way invested here because they have that deep-seated fear that there's a strong possibility you may leave. Yeah, so they'll talk to you just to kind of see where it goes. You see that? This is contradiction right here. 8 of Wands, 4 of Cups. It's like saying, I want to talk to you, but then I'm like, I'm kind of over it, you know? So it's like saying, I want to talk to you, but I'm guarded. I want to talk to you, but we'll see. I want to talk to you, but I'm just not sure. You know, that kind of deal. Some of you guys were living with this person or in a marriage or a long-term committed relationship, and it broke their heart when things ended between you two, and they don't want it to be over. Their heart still lies with you. Secretly, they do want to be back with you, but they just don't want to be embarrassed. I'm thinking that's the main thing. Why is this person like so fickle here? With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this is someone that just feels stuck with what to do. You have them stuck. So coming towards you is a very guarded energy, and also it's like living in an delusional world. Like, yeah, maybe I can still make this thing work, but no, maybe it just won't work. Yeah, very unhealed, very unhealed. What is this person? Well, let's ask this. How will Pisces know who this is? Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. This is somebody that gives you very little effort and very little cooperation. They're more concerned about their own personal benefits that they get out of being with you than necessarily worried about how they need to show up to treat you right. So because they're not getting what they need from you, this is someone that may have pulled their energy back or just said it's overwhelming, this is too much, blah, blah, blah. Definitely a complainer I'm getting. They complain about a lot of stuff that to me is common sense. Like if you're in a relationship, you got to put in work. It's not just you just show up and you're in a relationship. How does Pisces feel about this person? Eight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Justice in reverse. You know, you want this person to take accountability. But your energy is very fickle as well. Underneath the surface with the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Two of Wands. You're not quite sure if it's even worth the investment until this person can take accountability and make significant changes. So you're a bit confused yourself here. Yeah, you've been holding on to this idea that maybe it can work, but then you're losing hope by the second as well. So what advice do we have for Pisces? I feel like you need some here. Think about the betrayal that this person has caused you. And I'm getting multiple times. I'm getting several times this person has put swords in your back. And they may have lied to you about being this emperor. It maybe been a false emperor or false empress. But because you have history with this person, you've kind of fantasized or looked at this person as somebody that they're not, because that's the dream that they were selling, that they're going to be a husband, a wife, or somebody of substance or value. But then they kept hurting you. Yeah, they were really a page of swords. So they were trying to learn how to get to that level, but they were saying that they were at that level. So this is somebody that basically that really didn't have a lot of knowledge or maturity to be able to be a mature, solid partner. They were still learning how to do that. They were still learning through the ways of what you were teaching them. But you may have felt like it was such a burden because you almost felt like you were coaching them or being their mom or dad or telling them how to behave and act. And they may have resented you because of this, because you were trying to tell them what to do. But they liked it, but at the same time it got old and they got tired of it. Yeah, they got tired of being told what to do. I'm also getting a lack of motivation to level up. Yeah. But I think you and this person held on to this connection so long because I think both of you guys were both hoping for results. Both of you guys were kind of in a fantasy world. You're hoping for this person to level up, and this person is also hoping to level up, but then it just was built on a real lie, you know, if you really get down to it. Yeah. Yep. Kaylin Cotton says, dang, everything you said was the exact truth. Yeah. And when you think about it, truly think about it. If you really see this person's character and how they were showing up, they were not giving you a solid, like, emperor or empress energy. They were giving you very immature energy. but they kept trying to tell you, no, I'm going to change. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then all the time you're holding on to the dream that, yeah, they'll do it. They'll do it. And they let you down and you were disappointed, but you saw what they were doing and you were still holding on to the dream. This person could be a Taurus, a Scorpio, an Aries, a Pisces, a Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo. Aquarius. All right. That's what I got. It could be any sign, of course, but that's the main energy. Caitlin says, yeah, he went to someone else because he couldn't level up on drugs, all types of stuff. Left me and his kids for dead, literally. We were married. Dang, girl, I'm so sorry you went through that. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you deserve better than that. You definitely deserve better. Sending all positive energy and love and light to you through that difficult situation, especially when you're married. You know, it's not something you want to just give up easily. Marriage is a very hairy situation. It's not like a relationship for some of us who have never been married. I've been married, so I can speak on this. But when you're married, it's a covenant and it's also a contract, and it's very hard to get out of. So for those that are not married, I tell you, you can easily walk away. But if you're married, it's hard. So God bless you. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Yeah, it's hard. It's very hard. But when the flags are waving way high in the sky and they're all red, you got to move forward. You got to move forward. And even if you got to create an exit plan because you got children, you know, you're in a predicament, it's hard. And that's why I tell you guys all the time, never put yourself in a situation where you're dependent on anybody, because you just never know how somebody may turn on you. That person that you put your life on the line for may turn on you, and then you're stuck like Chuck. So you got to make sure, no matter what you do, ladies, especially my single ladies, listen to me. Never put yourself in a predicament to where you don't have your own. Always have your own. Fellas, always have your own. Never, even if you're married, always have your own. So that way you can make sure you're good. Now, if you're married legally, what's mine is yours, yours is mine. But I'm just talking about, you got to make sure you have some type of way, if things go south, you're still okay. You know, so never put all of your chips in, because you're setting yourself up to possibly putting yourself in a very rocky situation. So I'm going to stop the reading right here, guys. I'm going to come back on in just a little bit and do a collective reading for you guys as promised. So I'll timestamp this video for each of you if you're interested in watching the replay. And if you want to join me for the collective read, come and join me in a little bit. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care of yourself, you all. Namaste. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video.